That's charged. Yeah, let's get ready and work on that Prince painting soon, okay? Wait for some people to join. All right, and I'll add my information in case anyone would like to commission me. Would be lovely. Okay. I just got some magnesium threonate, so hopefully that helps me sleep. Oops. Yo, hi, meow meow. How's it going? Oh, my bangs look weird. Ugh. How's everyone doing here? So far, so good. We're gonna go work on that painting. I'm gonna share my commission and all that information stuff. Instagram is where I share my artwork. Okay. Let's wait until some more people join. Okay. Okay, let's see. Hey Matthias, how are you doing? I'm about to go work on that Prince painting right now in a minute. How you doing? We're gonna take that slowly because I'm not used to painting metallic things, and I don't want to rush it because yeah, I just want to make it. I want to make those studs on his. It's the very last piece, and if I screw it up when I'm this far into it, I'm gonna be so sad. Watercolor, you do not want to overdo it. You could muddy it up. You could even tear up the paper if you get a little too obsessive. So let's see. Let's give you information here. Okay. Okay. Already the 23rd. Holy moly. Okay. Oops. Don't do that. Oops. Okay. And my Instagram where I post all my art and accept commissions and such. Same with Discord. Katrina.art. And my Discord. Emerald underscore wing underscore. Okay. 13473. And we can pin that. Cool beans. Let's see if I spelled that right. Okay. Yep. Yo, everyone. Hi. We're going to work on that painting. We're going to work on that Prince painting that I'm working on. Want to see it? Let's also read one Bible verse before we begin. But, here, where did I put that? Oh, it's over here. Dun, da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. So far, so good. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. It's Prince. I love how his face turned out and the hair and all that. So we're gonna work on that slowly but surely. Let's open up a random passage though before we begin. Before we get that all set up. Oh. Sirach, chapter 10, verse 4. The government of the earth is in the hands of the Lord, and over it he will raise up the right man for the time. The success of a man is in the hands of the Lord, and he confers his honor upon the person of the scribe. Ah, interesting. Anyway, so let's get that gator done. Get that. Okay, I'm gonna make sure we don't drop anything on. Oh, I don't. I just feel a little guilty if I stack stuff on top of my Bible, yeah? Doesn't seem appropriate. Okay, so get that. Put that in my pocket because I always drop it. Okay. And butt pocket. And now we might want to tinker around with the connection once I go into that room. So just a little heads up. Might just pause it for a second or two. Okay. See if I got everything. I hope so. Wow, we're all the way charged. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, baby, I'm gonna close this door so cats don't go in here. Oh, it's dark in here. What the heck? Huh. A little early for that. Okay. Ooh, I guess not that one. This one. Sup, thou? Okay, let me fix the connection. You guys look like you're about to go out. One sec. Looks like we're good then. Hey, Kit Kat. Why, what's going on there? What's going on? You gonna dominate my art box like you like to do right before I start to paint? Like, you never ever sit up there unless you know I'm about to use it. Oh, you little kitty cat, and your audacity and your insolence. No, Shando. Kitty cat's gonna go up there. Okay, you sit up there, okay, baby? Now, Shando, don't you even think about it. Don't you even think about it. I know. You're a baby. You're just a baby. There's some cat hair everywhere. Okay, it's your painting stuff. You stay right there. Watch this for me, guys. I'll be right back. I'm watching you, kitty. I'm watching you. I'm watching you. I'm watching you. So, great. Glad I didn't put on makeup today because this eye just started to itch. Don't you just love it? Okay. So, get out my good, excellent, very expensive quality paints, which I've had since 2016. So it's lasted me like a decade, actually. I remember I got that paint set when I was living with my grandma. That was 2016 when she passed away. Can't believe it's been 10 years, man. It doesn't seem like it's been that long. Really, it doesn't. 2016 feels like it was like 5 years ago at least, or at the most. Okay. Ooh, better get some water. Got our little tools. This stuff here is awesome. You mix it with your paint. It's a transparent medium and increases gloss. You add it to the watercolor, and this stuff improves flow and wetting. You apply 2 to 5 drops in 8 ounces of water. Be right back. Let me get myself a little thing for my water. Glass jar here. I don't want to fill it out too much. Excuse me, Shando. You've just had food. You don't need more, honey bear. You don't need more. I know you want to look like a big grizzly bear, but your health comes first, sweetie. Goofball. Hi, Fixa. How's it going? God, I got something in my left eye. Jeez, seriously. Beautiful. It's like, dude, all day long my eyes have been fine. Why now, right? I'm glad I didn't put on makeup today. Ugh. Great. And you know what? One more thing. One more. God, that's weird, man. One second. One moment. One moment. So let me put this away too, so the cat doesn't pounce on it. Seriously, man, that's what I was thinking. It's not like. I mean, seriously, man, what the heck? That's not very nice. As soon as I start my painting, this happens. Interesting. Okay. Get this hair out of my face, too. Oh, great. I just ordered some magnesium threonate for sleep, so hopefully it helps. I know that's the type of magnesium. The threonate's supposed to calm your mind. Whereas I hear that's the other one, I forget, like glycinate maybe. Supposed to help with calming your physical body, but seriously? What's going on with my eye? Here. It's like, I don't wanna, I've got dry ass hands, I don't wanna scratch my eyeball. Goodness, man. Sorry, guys, like, this isn't very nice. It's like there's an eyelash stuck in the back of my eyeball or something, I don't know. Whew. As soon as I start my painting, guys, don't you love that? Did that ever happen to you? Like, I've been doing chores all day, took the dog for a walk, and I'm sitting down to enjoy my painting. And my eyes were fine before, but all of a sudden, I got a big freaking log in my eye. Let's try to enjoy this, though. I will rebel against my eyeball. Come on. Or whatever's in my eye, I should say. Oh my God, why? It's like yesterday, like last night, I was trying to relax, trying to fall asleep, and then I felt like having a snack, so I made myself some popcorn. Well, I got a kernel that might as well have gotten lodged deep, 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 deep in the back of behind my tooth, in my gum. And I'm telling you, no matter how much I flossed, no matter how much I brushed, I could not get rid of it, man. And it was I was like, never again am I ever gonna eat popcorn, never again. That was so bad. I swear, now my eye is conspiring against me. Swear to God. Okay. Okay. If I stop painting after just a short time, blame my damn eyeball. Or whatever's in my eye, I should say. Let's see here. Beautiful. Love how he's turning out. Look at, so far so good, guys. Prince. Alright. So, let's get you all set up here. What do we got? I got that. Cool. Set you up at a good angle. My bad. Yeesh. Yeah, I like that little hook there. Nice. Okay, hold up. Gotta get my water. Put some drinking water on top of it. I might be okay now, just a little sore. Alrighty then. Butters. Sit down. Hi there. Ooh, getting behind here. Yeah, it's a young prince here, for sure. For sure. Oh gosh. And, you know, I have such a sensitive scalp because any kind of pressure on my head is kind of painful, actually. So I'm like, that's why I'm very sensitive when doing my hair. I don't like anything touching it. And that's why short hairdos usually feel real good on me. I'm lucky I can pull it off. But I want to let my hair grow out this time. Oh yeah, I better turn on a video so my computer doesn't shut off on me. I've tried applying that feature so that your computer doesn't shut, the screen doesn't close on you. And for some reason, it won't work. And I must be doing something wrong. But it's probably easier for me to do this, and also I can just play one of my videos. How's everyone doing? I start feeling better now. That's good. Hey, Wayne Diamond. Wayne the Diamond. I was a heroin addict for 6 years, and now I've been clean since February 28, 2023. It's been nearly 3 years now. I'm a lot happier without it. Just FYI. Whew. Excuse me. Okay. Oh boy. Crack my back. Nah, can't do it. Alright, son. Morgan Freeman. It's my birthday in 3 days. On the 26th, I'll be 35. I'm excited to make a cake. I'll make a cake. Show you guys how to make tres leche cake. It's so good. It's my favorite kind of cake, and Pioneer Woman makes it really good. I'm gonna put you over here. You're gonna run it. Let's go here. A few drops of this into our water. So, got about 2 cups or so in there. Got a little more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that might be enough. Working on prints. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, buddy. Several times that you did not cry, and I was just telling you. That's when I saw her. Okay. I'm not gonna sing because I can't sing to save my life. You are a raspberry. Sings. It's like, I'm not gonna sing, but I sing. Okay, now. Painting, you usually want to work from dark to light in my experience. Oh yeah, like that, I guess. And if it was warm, she wouldn't wear much more. Raspberry beret. That's you. Okay. Hey, baby boy, what's up? What's up, dog? What you doing, kiddo? Okay. Just 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah, that's good. Hey, baby. What you doing over there? Being a cutie pie? Ooh, I shouldn't use this one for mixing paint because that's one of my nice pointed brushes. Okay. So let's see. I'll use this. That's pretty dark. I told you guys this would be the most difficult part of the painting, these studs here. It's one thing I don't have much experience with. It'll turn out just fine though. One of those things that I think I need is something to use to dry it too, like watercolor. You should also have a little napkin. One sec. I definitely need to get something for that. And I know like that was. Here, maybe that is clean. That's clean. Okay. Okay. Something like that you want. Yeah, I just use that for my other painting. Just push some of that off. It's too dark. What's up? Hey guys. What's up? Wow. Doesn't seem like many people are all that interested, to be honest. guy. Well, I must say, out of all addictions, Aaron is the most respectable. I don't know, man. There's an awful lot of addictions. It nearly killed me. They're respectable, I must admit. I'm not sure exactly what you mean. But, nearly ruined my whole life. Excuse me. Guys, I get so immersed in my paintings, so if I miss an important comment when someone tries to reach out, if someone tries to reach out to me with something important, just know it's not like I'm ignoring you on purpose or anything. It's I get very immersed in what I'm doing here. Very focused, especially since this is a difficult little thing I'm doing. The studs here. I'm definitely not going to finish it all in one night. I mean, the studs here, that is. The thing is, it's like I don't want for it to, you do not, in painting watercolor, you don't want to be too precious, you don't want to try to make it too, you don't want to be too much of a perfectionist. But also, you don't want for it to look sloppy either. So, be very careful here. So it's not like they all have to be the same size or uniform or the same, you know, but they have to look like studs. Kind of, maybe I'll do like 1, 2, 3, 3 rows at a time or so. Also, I'm working on another commission. I was working on another commission earlier today. I guess oftentimes when people watch painting on YouTube or whatever, social media, they like to watch fast time lapses. They don't, some people just get really impatient with the painting process. So I think it might behoove me to actually talk while I'm painting, interact with you guys while I'm painting, even though it is hard for me to focus, you know? But, yeah, I don't want to bore you to death. That's the thing, you know? I don't want to bore everyone to death. You know what I mean? Purple rain, purple rain. Woo. Forget to scroll back down, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Prince will definitely be going for 500 plus. Absolutely. Absolutely. I am going to be increasing the prices of my paintings starting well, not with the commission I'm currently working on over there. It's a secret commission. I can't tell anyone about it. But yeah, from now on, yeah. Especially since just the paint I'm using right now is just super, super expensive as well. I probably have to go down there and get my laundry real quick. Otherwise someone else is gonna get it and I won't see it. I'm gonna put it somewhere where I can't find it. Okay, one sec. Purple rain. Okay, so go back in there with, yeah. Could also do smaller paintings for less. There she goes. There she blows. What's your favorite Prince song, guys? I like that song, You Got the Look. That's a good song. You got the look, you got the look, sure to be cooking in my book. Your face is jamming, your body's hecka slamming, your love is good. You got the look, you got... Okay, I'm not gonna do that. It's annoying. I can't sing. Just can't do it. I can't do it. And I'm not even trying to sing, but like, shit, I hate my singing voice. Got a little more shade highlight there, actually. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. That looks better. Maybe here too. Okay. If you didn't come to party, boy knocking on my door. Okay. All right. Okay. So I'm gonna paint around that. So it's a little better. Of course, I use the rest of it. Right back. I better be careful because those cats are sneaky. Very, very sneaky. Right back.
Playing with your toys. That's how he plays with his toys whenever I paint. Such a good, smart boy. Such a smart, smart boy. He's the smartest dog I've ever had. Or, you know, that I've ever encountered, I should say, because he's the first dog I've ever owned myself, my own dog, you know. We always had family dogs, and I know I took care of Mason, our pug, the most, but he wasn't necessarily my dog. You're so cute and so brave and so smart. So I have an idea for these as well. Add a little bit gouache to them. A little bit gouache. Make them pop and look three-dimensional without taking away from how good the face turned out and everything. I'm gonna touch that now. Let's see. I'll be so precious with it. Now these ones are a lot more, have a lot more highlight on them, or, you know, light, I should say, just light on them. Okay, so don't overdo it. Baby. What you doing, buddy? Goodness, it startled me a little. Hi. My hello, can I have a kiss? Give me a kiss. Come here. Come here. Come here. You're thinking about, oh, there's no camera. There's no camera. Yeah, I told you there's no camera. I told you there's, oh, there's no camera. Oh, okay. Now, okay, don't pay attention to it, Sandal. It's not pointed at you. That's what I meant. Okay, fine. You're goofy. Okay, I'll give you a massage. I'll give you a massage while I do this, okay? Just don't bump me, okay? What a goofy dog. You're goofy, honey. Honey bears. Yes, oh, yes you are. No. Careful now. I love him. He's adorable, you guys. You're a big baby. Yes, you are. Ooh. Can I see your butt here for a minute? Here, let me see. What is that? Did you hurt yourself? I was worried about that when you were... when you, I forget exactly what happened, but he scraped himself along this hard edge, and I was really worried that I didn't see anything, but there's nothing. Didn't see any blood or anything, but I just felt a little roughness there. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just tripping. You're a good boy. Yes, I do sell my art, Tricky Ricky. If you're still here. Sorry about that. Yes, I do sell my art. That's why I have PayPal, Cash App, Instagram, Discord down there pinned. Hi. Yes, it's my information there is pinned in case anyone would like to commission me or anything like that. But yes. You can throw anything out to me that we can talk about, consider. Can discuss business. What a sweetheart. Yeah, you just rest your sweet paws. I'm glad we got her walking today. It's very important for you to get your walking. I'm not gonna exert myself here too much. I want to really just focus on a few of these studs at a time. So many of them. Yeah, some of them are pretty darn dark compared to others. Okay. Why, hello there.
How's it going?
Doing good. Painting prints. Oh, careful, dude. Fucking cat. Dude, you know what? He does that anytime someone comes into this room. Hey, Matt, you're getting your beard here on my shirt. Careful. Careful. Oh, no. Ancient whore.
Shadow.
No, yeah, they're all piling on, aren't they? Sorry. You're good grief. Oh, wait. Hey! Stay away from my work. No.
Chaos.
Don't, Chandler. Don't do that. Tell him, don't encourage him. OMG. What? You're a bad kitty. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Look at this. 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 Whoa, 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 no, 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 no,
go. Let's go. Good grief. Yeah, you get up, please, Matthew. Get up. Grab him. Grab him. Grab him. He thinks.
Got him.
Thanks.
No. No
Stay
playing
away from
rough.
my work. Dear Lord, man. Okay, he's good now.
He just gave me the look of utter betrayal.
Did he really? Wow. Wow, isn't that something? It's funny how they only do it when your dad comes into the room, though.
Oh, yeah, blame it on us.
No, I mean, they totally leave me alone until someone else comes in. It's anyone who comes in the room. It's like,
Oh, it's
I don't know
the
what
fun
it is.
people are here. It's time to roughhouse.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Ay, ay, ay. My apologies, guys. That was chaotic. Poor dog wants to eat. Well, he just had his supper. He just thinks the cat's a plaything when I pick him up.
Is your chat blowing up over that?
Yep. Yeah, just talking about it. See why I can't do oil painting, guys? That's why. I mean, yeah, this is the I can't do oil painting because oil takes a long time to dry, and that cat will screw it up. Their hair flies everywhere.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I can't do oil painting hair, man. It's impossible, absolutely impossible, unless those cats are in the other room or someone has them, you know, is able to babysit them. No, I can't do it. You know, that's way too expensive and too much time and heart, too much heartache. I can't do that. It's fucking sad. So, I'm a watercolorist for now. Shando. Little rascal.
Honestly, I'm so not. I'm such a not a cat person because of my art. Because I can't do my art with cats, and they don't. And they're kind of, you know, yeah. But I don't even know how you discipline a cat. I mean, I know exactly how you discipline a dog. I have no idea how you discipline a cat. Like because cats just don't listen to you anyway. Right? They think you're stupid. Saunters off like a biatch. I'm kind of angry at that cat right now, to be honest. I took that personally. I'm kidding. Okay, kidding. Let's see who gets angry. Let's see who gets angry about what I just said there. I'm kidding, guys. But still, I mean, there's some truth to the fact that I'm not really a cat person simply because I can't keep my art safe, you know? I can't relax. I can't leave my art on the table, you know, for later to let it dry, you know? Can't have a studio. Can't have an art studio here. It's like, no one understands just how important that is to me, really. I mean, that's one reason why I gotta find a way to move out, because I have to be able to do that stuff. I have to. Not only that, but those oil paints and stuff are just sitting there, and I know they last a long time, but they're expensive as all get out. And yeah, I mean, I've got to do that. This will start looking better though. I think it'd be so nice if someone would like babysit the cats or something for just at least 2 hours, you know? Guess not though. They're not my cats, you know? It's not like I can be like, well, you can't come in here because the cat's gonna misbehave if you do, you know? It's like, of course I wouldn't say that. And it's just a little observation. Noticed that the last time when my dad came in the room, the cat did the same thing. It's like, how do I deal with that? And it's really, you know, it's something I gotta take care of, and I have no idea how you keep the cat from being an asshole. From what I've heard, cats will just keep being cats, you know, and they're not gonna listen to you, really. Spray bottle with water. Oh, clever. Duh, you'd think I would have thought of that
Sheesh, that's a good idea. I'll get that. Watch out, cat. I've got ideas. We've got ideas. Got some ideas up our sleeves. And you're gonna be sorry. Revenge. Yeah, their weakness is water. They do not like it. Three-dimensional. Funny how it's only that cat who does it, really. So the other cats, even though they have their own naughty times, like Moppet loves to run outside as soon as you open the door. That's the one of the other cats. Charlotte likes to piss in the dryer, and Winston likes to jump on my paintings. So like, they're all like, it's like the kid from Home Alone or something. It's funny. Not. It's a little bit dark. Am I liking there? Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna make it a little better. Three-dimensional. There. I mean, some of them are pretty dark there, but when painting, you don't want to be too exact. Then it'll start to look a little too rigid. Okay, now we're looking better. Yeah. Needs to be a little lower there. Yeah. Okay. As soon as I run out of this paint here, I'm gonna call it a night on this painting. Because I'm really want to make sure I get these studs okay. Alright. Make it look like they're glistening. There we
use the restroom. Yeah. For now. Yeah. I'm like sweating. I mean, seriously, man, I'm like already a little bit shaky from all that chaos. You know? I wish my brother wouldn't lean over my painting like that. He's gonna get hair and stuff on it. Okay, put this away. Okay. Alrighty then. Wash this. Okay, gotta get something else. Alright, cool. So far, so good. I mean, there's some artists that just could not do this, right? If they're really serious about their work and they're really selling their work and stuff, they just wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing. So many artists and people who make stuff like this and sell it need their own studio. They need their own office space. They need their own workspace. You see, I can't do oil paint because of what you just witnessed there. If anything, that right there just confirmed my conviction that it's impossible for me to do just any type of art I want to do, you know? It's like I'm kind of limited here because of the stupid cats. I mean, I'm not angry. I'm just a little annoyed that I can't paint. It is what it is, you know what I mean? Of course I can do watercolor, I can do this, but I'm really trying to focus on these studs. It's not an easy thing to paint. I think it's turning out all right though. So far so good, guys. Prints. Hell yeah. I don't know if you guys have really good lighting there. Let's see right where the light is here. Yeah, I'm liking how his face is looking and everything, especially. Like, I'm very happy with how this is all turning out right here. This
And there's everything else. So far, so good. Yeah. Not easy. We'll definitely be going in and revising it and making it look better. Yeah. It's work in progress. Not only that, but it's funny. They know when I'm about to go paint, so that cat likes to sit right on my art box. As soon as he sees I'm about to go in here and paint. Like, the audacity. They're a little smarter than we give them credit for. I think they're trying to get back at me because they think that this is their table. Actually, they eat at this table. Every time I'm gonna paint, I have to wash off this table real good because it's like they got their food mess and their cat hair and stuff. So like, yeah, they think that this is their table, and they seek revenge anytime they see I'm about to go paint. True story. At least dog hair doesn't get in my art like that. Cat hair though, the cat hair is super like fluffy, and you can't even sweep without having to pick it up with your bare hands and pick it up off the bristles because it gets stuck. It's annoying, especially since they're not my cats. Son of a bitch. Excusez-moi. Trying to find a way to not drop you. Oh, good grief. Oh, stop it. Oh, stop it. Oh, good grief. Okay. Needless to say, I will never be a cat woman. Maybe a dog woman. No, I won't have that many dogs. I'm probably a 1 or 2 dog gal. 1, 2, 3. 3 dogs would be my limit, probably. Depending on what I'm doing in my life and how busy I am. How expensive it is. I mean, Shando's a huge dog. He's already a little bit, a mouth to feed. I'll be right back. Okay, it's not a big cat in here, though.
buddy, Shanda. Hold up, guys. I gotta close the window in the other room, too. The gall, the nerve, the audacity, the impudence. My gosh. Well, that sounds nice, Tricky Ricky. That's my kind of cat. I might be a little worried about him, but a little bit. If I was that attached to him, but or yeah, dude, like shit. That's another reason why. One of the big, I mean, number one, I just want to have my own space, right? I really want my own art studio so I can oil paint. Sorry to be all whiny, but dude, like that's so annoying. It really drove it home, man. That really drove it home, the fact that I need my own studio and stuff so that, you know, the cat can stay away and not wreck everything. You know, so I'm not around those cats because they make it impossible for me to work. And I actually take it seriously. Oh, you know what? I do have to get our laundry. I'll do that when I'm done here. Hey. We're closing the door now, okay? We're safe now, buddy. We're safe. Those cats can't hurt us anymore. Dude. Hey, guys, I'm here now. What? Oh, dude. Okay, so first of all, the cats like to eat at that table, okay? As soon as the boy cat, sees that I'm about to go, and all the cats have their own, like, you know, behaviors that are annoying. When, you know, okay, so Charlotte likes to piss in the dryer. Moppet likes to run right outside every single time you open the door. And Winston is like, as soon as he sees I'm about to paint, he sits his big fat ass right on top of my art box. Okay, easy. I move him. But as soon, okay, and he stays away. But as soon as my dad or anyone or my brother or anyone comes into the room, it's like, oh, party time. And he jumps all the way from the tea cabinet all the way up there, about as high as the ceiling. He jumps from there onto the table, his big fat ass, onto my artwork or next to it. And it's like, boom. And he did it 3 times. I kept picking him up, putting him back up there, and he jumped, boom, boom, again. Can you imagine me doing that with oil painting? No, I can't do that. No, we can't have that when I'm oil painting. It's him. You know, the cat hairs are so light and fluffy, and they shed everywhere, and it gets everywhere. I can't do oil painting to save my life when they're here, when those cats are around, because they make it impossible. The only thing I can do is the watercolor. You see why I can't do the oil painting, because those cats. And it's annoying, man. That really kind of pissed me off, to be honest, because it was, yeah, it persistent. They were really persistent about it. They don't want me painting at that table because they think they own it now. I need a water bottle to spray that cat, you know? It's just like, I've never, you know, that was annoying. I know, I'm not like angry, I'm just like super annoyed. Super annoyed. I don't know, man.
They think they own the table because they eat at the table. So when they see me painting at the table, it's like the audacity. It's like, oh, I'll show her. I'll show her that's my table. You know, they think it's their table now. No kidding. It's why he sits right on top of my art box as soon as he sees I'm about to go and work. Hey, Ali Star. I was addicted to heroin for 6 years. And I've been clean since February 28, 2023. What would you like to collaborate on, Continental Marine? That's something you'd have to discuss with me via either Discord or Instagram. And we need to be pretty direct. Well, not too vague. I need to know exactly what you're talking about. How did I stop? Well, I hit rock bottom, lost my job, and I wasn't gonna get my job back unless I quit it. And also, I'd lost my best friend, and I knew that and I OD'd 3 times. I really hit rock bottom, and I knew that if I didn't quit, it was game over for me. Okay. And so I sought help. I got a drug counselor, which really helped. He was really, really good. In fact, I need to see how he's doing. I have a hard time remembering to reach out to people sometimes. But fortunately, I'm doing good addiction-wise, and I want him to know that. Because he really helped me out. And yeah. Long story, guys. Long story. It was just like one thing after another before I start. I know I'm not making excuses, but I'm just saying, oftentimes when we become addicts, we're dealing with some type of emotional baggage, and it's an escapism. We need to it's important to pinpoint those reasons or those things that make us, you know, that trigger us, if you will. I hate that word, but yeah. Like first of all, my ex, he cheated on me after beating me and being super controlling with me, and being the reason why I lost one of my jobs, because I lost my job at the deli at this place because I had to lie about my bruises, my face bruises and stuff. And then he cheated on me, and then after that, I lived by myself, moved to my grandma's place, lived with her and took care of her. Then she passed away, and she was my hero. I loved my grandma Gibson. And so, I moved with my sister and her roommates and her boyfriend, and they had to move out. Then they all had to go their own ways because their roommates had issues, and they moved out and blah, blah, blah. Then I moved into student housing, and I got in with the wrong crowd. I invited the wrong people into my place, and I had social anxiety up and down, up the yin yang, and I just could not. Like, I was going to college for the first time, and I just had a hard time functioning. And so someone said, this will help with it. You know, the chasing the dragon, if you will. And before that, they gave me like a piece of Suboxone, but then they went, and then later on down the line, hardly even remember that, but down the line they gave me the H. And I didn't even know the difference between chasing the dragon with the foil and the needle. I didn't know the difference between like the spoon and all that. You know, I was so naive, man. I was so naive. But I was like, hell, anything that's gonna get rid of this anxiety here. Thank you. Thank you, Jerry. Oops. Oh, I do have Instagram. You see, I have it pinned right here. It's pinned right here. It's anna.katrina.art. And it's also in my channel's description. I have Discord as well. If anyone would like to contact me, commission me, talk about addiction, you name it. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, baby's laying down in the bed. You comfortable? Oh, yeah, I need to get my blankets, guys. Before someone else gets them and loses them. Be right back. All right, blankets. Excuse me, guys. My bad. Oh. Put that away. Oh, God. Okay. Enough funny business. Enough funny business. Hi. Wow. My bad. Good evening, guys. Ooh. Ooh. That's gross, man. I do wash my hands a lot, but... Really. I need to get some of that good keratin growing nail polish. I do bite my nails, except most of the time they just chip on their own because I do dishes so much. I'm always getting my hands hot in hot water. That's the only reason my nails look shitty is because I'm always doing dishes and stuff. And also because I bite them. That too. But I tend to bite them. I mean, you guys don't even see me bite them really, right? I mean, it's usually when I'm really nervous I do that. Like before an interview, I notice when I do it. I honestly don't do it very often. It's usually when I'm particularly nervous before an interview or something. Or usually when I have nothing else to do to curb my anxiety. Like I'm stuck on a bus about to go to an interview. That would be a time when I would do it. But yeah, these, don't they just look like they've been in the sink forever? Yeah. I'm done with that type of work, yo. I mean, I should use gloves, but our gloves have holes in them. And they don't really seem to help much. Yeah, lay down, buddy. Make yourself comfortable. Excuse me, baby boy. Ooh, I washed. I love this. I love this. Oops. I love this outfit. The that little sweater thing. Stretchy. Like a little pimple on my arm. Yo. Hi, New Mexico sounds nice. Certain places, I mean. Albuquerque, maybe no. I've heard it's pretty bad in Albuquerque, but there are some there's some beautiful places in New Mexico, I think. What's wrong, Dusko? I mean, what does that mean? What does that mean? The heart with the cross, like. Thank you, Tricky Ricky. Wish I could have enjoyed that a little more this time. I mean, I was enjoying it until the cat made it so I couldn't focus anymore. It's annoying. No, buddy. Now it's time for bed, and you know what? I'll make our bed here so you don't. Now, you go over there in your spot. Don't get in my spot. I just changed our sheets, okay? Now, don't even think about it. Don't even think about getting in my spot. You get in your own spot, okay? I'm washing your blankets, too. Mm-hmm. Look at this boy. Look at this boy. Ooh, wow, that made a difference. Okay. Yes, you can get in the bed, but don't get in Mama's spot, okay? Don't get on my pillow. I just washed it. Yeah. Now, okay. I'm gonna be over here. Woo! Can I have a kiss? Kiss the royal hand. He's like, not in front of your damn audience. He's like, what? Are you shy? My audience is nice. Aww. Yes, you got a big trunk. Whoops. Chest. Big trunk. Chest. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. I love you. You're good. You're good. And you're brave. You needn't be perturbed. Oh, honey, it's okay. It's okay. You needn't be perturbed by the camera, honey bear. So he's annoyed by me. He does not like it when I point the camera at him, guys. I mean it. He doesn't like that. I got really dry nose. I got a cut in my nose here. Oh, thank you, Fixa. Yes, everyone, please like and subscribe. That's my dog, Shando. He's a good, smart boy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. This away here. He's a very smart boy. Oh no, it's freezing out there. Well, not freezing, but it's cold enough that you need to wear a sweater and a coat. It's like 45 degrees out in the daytime. Right now I'm not sure because it's almost 8 o'clock. It's raining. Oregon weather. 3 years clean from heroin. 3 years. As of February 28th exactly. But yeah, 3 years. I'm doing good. I just been running around working, you know. I did my live stream and this morning, and then when that was over, I took Shando for a walk, did a bunch of chores, cleaned some of the kitchen, did the dishes,
did my laundry, made our bed, cleaned our sheets and everything too. Um, mm, oh, just stuff. Yeah, made dinner. Boring stuff. It was nice though that we got to go for a walk, and Jando even seemed to have fun in the rain this time. He's not usually a rain person, but he loves wet grass. He gets the zoomies with the wet grass, and he has a lot of fun in it. Thank you, Psychic Oracle. Thank you. Nah, it's not. Oh, well, I mean, I guess so. Right now, it is. I am awaiting an interview on Wednesday. As a receptionist. But I've been looking for a job, man, and it's hard because I have to have my dog with me. I've got departure anxiety now, and he does, and I need him. I've got some also besides all the drug stuff that I've dealt with. I've also got a little PTSD. Little is an understatement. Okay, I've had stalkers. I worked at this cafe for a whole decade, 10 years exactly. And it's a long story, but I've told this story before about this one guy who was stalking me for like 3 days straight. And the reason why he stopped probably is because something happened to him. Either that, or he just gave up because I didn't come back in 3 or 4 days. 4 days. God, that was one of the scariest moments of my fudging life. I'd never experienced something that scary in my life, where I actually felt like my life was threatened. And if I didn't have my friend right there with me, who knows what he would have done. Upon seeing him the second time, he was just standing there in the dark watching us when we're on the back patio. Getting back into that cafe felt like slow motion. It just felt like I was frozen in time. Like if I didn't have my friend there, maybe I would have just frozen on the spot with terror. So yeah, I mean, I need my dog with me. So I need to find a job where I can have my dog with me. So yeah, I mean, I've been looking like crazy. I've been looking like crazy for a job. And actually, I'm really happy with this gig because it's turning out really good. It took me like a year to get to 400 subscribers, making videos and shorts alone. And now I have practically 4,000, almost 4,000 now. Almost 4,000 subscribers now. I have, I'm not sure exactly how much at the moment, but 3,000, last time I checked, it was like 3,800 and something. And I'm getting into my artwork. I'm selling my artwork. And I know some people are gonna poo-poo that, like, oh, that's not a real job. You know, I've had enough of that. That is a real job. That is a real job. And I'm looking into maybe becoming a drug counselor. I'm helping people with their addictions. I'm talking about addiction. We're being honest and open and talking about changing our habits. And I offer tips and tricks. And I don't like act like someone who has a license or like a teaching certificate or whatever, or you know what I mean, like a therapist or whatever, that type of deal. But I just share my own experiences, and we read the Bible, and I encourage as much as I can because I'm real, and these are my you're hearing it from someone who's actually been through addiction for 6 years, and who almost lost everything, not only just my job and friends, but my life as well. I almost lost my life, guys.
Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, endangered. You're. Thank you. Thank you very much. I can't believe it. Gosh. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Well, I'm a proud Catholic. If you have a problem with that, then yeah, whatever. I don't care. I'm definitely no. Yep, I'm keeping it real. That's what I do. Actually, no. Yep, life experience. I think anything where you're actually making money and helping people and working and getting up at a specific time to do it and really applying yourself and giving it your all, yeah, it can be considered a job. Just like freelance work, just like me selling my paintings regularly, anything that's going to allow for me to support myself and which causes me to get up in the morning and work and do it whether I feel like it or not is work. You're just closed-minded. And not only that, you could also be jealous. No, I'm just nervous right now. No, I tend to like I got like a little pimple right there that I'm picking at. I'm sorry. Yeah, whatever. You see, I'm real. I'm not fucking fake with you guys. You know? I come as I am. I mean, what constitutes a job to you? Yeah, I fuck them. Yeah, I'm gonna ignore those people. They don't know what they're talking about. Like, yes, I have Shando here, and he's attached to my hip, and I've got to find work where I'm allowed to take him with me. He's attached to my hip, and I'm attached to his. Like, you know, when I took him to the cafe where I used to work for 10 years, giving it my all, working above and beyond, doing the, you know, I went way above minimum effort. I went way above and beyond for that place, and it just went out the window. But I took Shando there the last few months that I worked there, or you know, well, I had him when I got him. He was smaller and stuff too. Actually, I had him for a while I was an outpatient, and I wasn't going to work for a little while because I was suspended for 6 months. And then when I got back to work, I brought Shando with me. And he, to this day, loves train rides. And I can't imagine how sad he would be seeing me go to work on adventures, getting on the train, getting off, and coming home, him smelling those adventures on me and thinking, why didn't you take me with you? Like, and just me being anxious all day, feeling alone, deeply alone. Like, I need to bring my dog with me. It's hard for me to explain to y'all. I shouldn't have to explain to anyone. It's helping me with my addiction and my recovery, my craving, whatever. And I don't crave the heroin now. But who knows? Shando could be really helping with that. And I think God's helping. I think St. Maximilian Kolbe's helping me. Yeah, dogs are a blessing. Wow, 3.92K subs. Wow, thanks for letting me know, PTSD man, because last time I checked it was 3.8 something, like 3.840 or something like that. I don't think it was 850. I think it was a little lower than that. Wow, that's awesome. Thanks, guys. Well, thank you, Tricky Ricky. You're very kind. Why did I get suspended? Because they found out I was doing the heroin. I mean, it was kind of like a, what do you call it? Intervention, if you will. I had a bit of an intervention from people who cared about me. And trust me, there were some that wanted to see me down in the gutters. Like this one girl, man. She was my roommate, and it was like she really wanted to see me homeless. She did not want to see me getting any support. She really, like, when she saw me down, she started lying about me. She started saying that I was like drinking around her and stuff. Even when I only had 2 bottles of wine because my ID was expiring. I drank it slowly too, not like an alcoholic, even. But then that was because I was doing the age. But even so, she was going around telling everyone I was drinking in front of everyone, when actually I bought myself 2 bottles of wine on separate occasions. 1 because my ID was expiring, and 2 because my birthday was coming up. And that's my ID expired on my birthday, actually, 2023. And so she went around telling everyone I was drinking constantly in front of her, which was a lie. Every time we drank, it was her proposal. When we signed the lease, she bought the champagne and had us toast. When I first met her, she said, "Do you like vodka? You want to go to a Halloween party with me?" I said, "No, I'm going to go to my family's this time." And then, like, in our pantry where we have the recycling, the paper recycling, there were whole big bags full of her beer cans. Projection much? Yeah, she lied about me. And, people believed her, of course. So there were people who wanted to see me go down, but then there were people who really wanted to lift me up, and I put my faith in friendship with those people. And they sat with me and listened to me, and I surrendered. And I said, I'm not going to use anymore, and now we're here. I stopped using, and I got suspended from work for 6 months. They were actually going to suspend me for a year, but I actually did so well with my recovery that they invited me back 6 months later. My boss really supported me there and really wanted me back because I was a superstar employee. See, I work my ass off, guys. I'm not doing this because I'm lazy. I'm doing this because I'm actually, this is the only way I feel like I can actually help people and get somewhere right now. I've been trying to find a job and it's been difficult, and it feels like I'm not getting anywhere. This at least makes me feel like I'm getting somewhere. I mean, seriously. The cowboy shirt? You mean that one behind me? Yeah, this one here. This one I got it on eBay. Not eBay, Amazon, sorry. When I say eBay, I hardly ever shop on eBay. I got it on Amazon. I always try to find cotton shirts. That's not cotton, though. $3.91K. Thank you, the Continental Marine. Okay, I'll try to check my Instagram. In fact, I gotta write that down because I'm telling you, man, it's never anything personal when I forget to check messages that people send me. I'm forgetful when it comes to that sort of thing. Let me just write that down. I'm a little spread thin. I'm working on different commissions too. Okay, check and stuff. Okay, guys. Your family hates that you're on methadone. They don't understand it literally saved your life. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. When people are so not understanding about what you have to do to stay clean, that's kind of dangerous, because then you start to think, well, then what's the point in being clean if no one's gonna take me seriously. It's kind of like, if people just keep calling you junkie and stuff like that, and you think like, well, if they expect me to fail, then what's the point? No, you got to do it for yourself, man. You got to prove them wrong. And I'll tell you one thing, there's no better high than proving them wrong and succeeding and rubbing it in their face. I'll tell you what. King of the Hill is like one of my favorite shows, actually. You want me to read? Okay. John chapter 14, verse 26. Okay, we'll read some Bible verses. That's a great idea. Okay, we'll do John chapter 14, verses 26 and 27. Alrighty. Chapter 14. It's like some type of phlegm in my throat. It's like just chilling there. There we go. Don't you hate it when that happens? 14, 26, 27. Okay, part of that's highlighted. But the Counselor, the Holy Spirit, whom the Father will send in my name, he will teach you all things and bring to your remembrance all that I have said to you. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give to you. Not as the world gives, do I give to you. Let not your hearts be troubled, neither let them be afraid. Love that. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, Tricky Ricky. I do not have a driver's license. I need to get a learner's permit. I have never driven before. A few people in my life have like given me one driving lesson per person. Like when I was 18, I went to Montana, and their family friend gave me one driving lesson on a dirt road. Almost bashed into their garage. That ended. And again, when I was around the same age, not the same age, like 20 years old, I had a boyfriend who helped me learn how to drive in a parking lot. Just, gave me one lesson without even having a learner's permit. I need to get a learner's permit, though. I forgot the other time. I know there was a third time that someone gave me one driving lesson. But yeah, I need to get a learner's permit. Yeah, it is hell. Drug addiction is hell. It's a absolute prison where you think of, there's a honeymoon phase, but they end so fast. It's so insidious and deceptive, like a succubus that just draws you in, and then it feels like there's no escape, but there is. It is. You got to punch that succubus right in the face, because it is. I'm telling you, man. It's like a prison. It's like a cold prison where everything becomes heroin, 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 heroin. And you can't find any money without it. It's not money at that point. You see a $20 bill on the ground and it's more drugs. That's all it is to you. There are some people where, like, they'd rather keep using than have their own warm place to live, their own job, or just a dignified life, But I know deep down, they're suffering, man. No one can be happy living like that. No one. Yes, I am selling my art. It is awesome. Yeah. Well, thank you, the Continental Marine. I believe that too. And yeah, I was a pack-a-day cigarette smoker, and I would like it if people would stop. Like charity. My lungs were hurting from the cigarettes. These vapes are helping me to quit smoking cigarettes. So don't tell me what to do. I'm aware. Don't act like I'm not aware of things that, like that, the fact that this isn't the healthiest thing. It's called damage control. And I've seen people on their live streams and on their gaming, like
online gaming and stuff. I've seen people on YouTube smoking, vaping constantly. I see it constantly. And I'm not saying that's the thing that makes it okay for me to do it, but I'm saying that, since my lungs feel better, I assume it's a little bit better than smoking as much as cigarettes as I was. It is called damage control. And here's the thing, you really don't know what I've been through. I need some type of vice right now. I'm not perfect. I don't say I'm perfect. I don't come on here saying that I'm perfect. Everyone be like me, I'm perfect. I say, if you have an addiction that you have to want to quit it. And you can. I don't want to quit vaping right now. But if I wanted to, I'd be doing my best to quit. Just like right now, I'm trying to quit weed. You can't put all your eggs in one basket. Otherwise, that's a recipe for failure too. I haven't been smoking weed for like 5 days now, and it's hard. I haven't. Last night was the first time I got practically almost a full night's sleep. It's been really hard for me to fall asleep lately. I just ordered some magnesium threonate. Hopefully that helps. But yeah, I'm having a hard time sleeping. And I have anxiety. And it's really hard for me to deal with. I mean, just about everyone I know vapes too. So why is it such a big problem for me because I talk about recovery, so I have to be held to a higher standard? Is that what it is? Get real. Stop acting like what I'm doing right here is the same thing as doing H. It isn't. Making me want to vape it and blow it right in your face. You know what I mean? It's just ridiculous. The audacity. Well, I keep track. I'm sorry, because I'm actually really proud of the fact that I've been clean for 3 years now. I know it's not that much to some people, but it's significant to me. I know. Some people will laugh at it. Some people want to troll and be jerks. No, I've never. I took an acting class in college. That was it. I don't know if I'd be all that good. I'm getting behind here. Thanks, guys. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I'm not like, that's the thing about like money. I'm not seeking to be rich in my life. I would just want my own place and to be able to support myself and to be able to feed myself and feed my dog and be comfortable and support myself. Duh. Everybody needs to be able to do that, to be secure. Do you ever notice that like these days people just look for all kinds of reasons to shame for just about anything? You damned if you do, damned if you don't. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. It's funny. It's like with the weed. There are people who say, oh, don't smoke weed. Oh, you're doing drugs. Oh, you're getting high. Because if they notice my eyes are a little red. But then as soon as I say, oh, I'm taking a break from weed, it's like, oh, weed is fine. Go smoke weed. It's like, you can't please everyone. And I'm not here to please people. I'm here to say that if you want to quit something that's holding you back, you can. And you can find things in life that you enjoy and that make you happy. And you, it takes about a month to change bad habits and to adopt good ones, right? Approximately.
And it's possible. I'm saying it's possible. You gotta believe in yourself. As cheesy as that sounds. I know. I need to put a little label on my live stream saying how many years sober from a drug I am. I know. I know. I don't know. I think most of the time people are curious, which is why I'm so utterly willing to answer them. But there are some who are probably trying to estimate whether I am really worthy of whatever, It's kind of weird. Yeah, V Fob said I still vape. It's a much better alternative. It is better than cigarettes. I know. It's damage control. It's probably not good for me to do it all the time, but it is damage control. I'm saying, like, no one really has a right to judge me. That's kind of par for the course, though. This is the internet. People are gonna say think whatever they want. People are gonna hate. People are gonna be trolls. People are gonna have the audacity to display their IQ. Show their true colors. Act like creeps. Telling me to basically do something sexual for them. It's like, go to OnlyFans, dude, if that's what you want. That's not who I am. Yeah, fuck people and their judgment. Exactly, Samantha. Thank you, PTS Demon. Ooh, 2 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 17. Excellent. I love it when someone suggests a Bible verse. Corinthians chapter 3, verse 17. Okay. Now the Lord is the Spirit, and where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is freedom. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, highlight that. Now the Lord is the Spirit, and where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is freedom. Gorgeous. Beautiful. No, of course not. No, of course not. People aren't robots, We're not robots. We got personalities. We have moods, different moods. And, since every now and then, it's like, I guess I am in I'm a bit moody right now, if you ask me, because of just some things people say. I mean, it doesn't really matter too much. It's probably originates from the cat making it so I don't feel like painting anymore. It's just too stressful when they keep jumping on the table and making it so I can't paint. It's annoying, very annoying. They act like they own the table, dude. Like, and I know I'm not supposed to be taking it personally because it's a freaking cat, but you know what I mean? I might be PMSing shit. I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm PMSing. And I don't have much patience for bullshit right now. I'm usually pretty patient, but yeah, that would make sense actually. Yeah, I've been taking on a lot too. That's true. Been taking on a lot. And it's almost my birthday, and that always, makes me feel a little sad for some reason. Not because they think I'm getting old or anything.
Not because I think I'm getting old. I'm not like, 35 isn't old, and actually I never feared getting old. Actually look forward to it because I become wiser and more accepting and knowing my limitations. But I just want some peace. I want to be able to enjoy my painting in peace, I want to be able to oil paint. I don't want to be reminded of why I can't oil paint, too. You know what I mean? It just makes me feel super, super limited. And that's one of the number one things I'm good at in life. And I'm being held back because of some stupid cats. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like I hate them, you know what I mean? But I'm annoyed as all get out by the fact that they think they own the damn table. And the fact that I sweep and I can never get enough of that cat hair. You know? Non-cigarette smokers telling smokers to stop is cringe as fudge. Yeah, it is, because they don't know what they're talking about, or like they act like you can just quit on a whim, right? It's dumb. It's ignorant. They really don't have a right to be here, to be honest. The people who are judging like that. And not only that, but people who act like that make it so that I don't even want to quit more. They make it so that I want to use even that I'm smoke this, vape it even more. In fact, they make me crave a cigarette, if anything. They make me want to get a cigarette and blow it right in their face, to be honest. Especially when I'm like PMSing. Like, I mean, I think that's I think that's part of the problem. Not making excuses, but I thought about it earlier. I thought, should I, like, if people start asking me why I'm a little moody, should I tell them just so that they know, or so that they don't think there's something wrong? You know what I mean? It's fine. It's fine. It's just, I wish I could have enjoyed my painting is all. I'm generally pretty darn chill, It's just that was annoying. And I didn't feel like people were being all that supportive. I'm not talking about you guys. You know what I'm talking about. Leaning over my painting and stuff, trying to telling Shando good boy when he's acting up about it. And I'm like, what? Don't do that. I know he's joking around, but it pissed me off a little. Only God can judge facts, exactly. Only God can judge me and everything. That's absolutely true. Yes, I got that magnesium. The magnesium threonate? Yes, because I think it might help me with my sleep, hopefully. And I think that, like, even if you tell people that you managed to quit something very, very, very bad, like heroin, something that's really hard to quit, something that can actually end your life, and cigarettes, not to mention, which actually they've done studies which indicates that cigarettes are harder to quit than H. H is like somewhere around 80-something% of people relapse. Cigarettes is like 90-something% of people can't quit it. I think people, it's like you tell people stuff like that, but they don't care. They have to find some other weakness to poke you and make you feel weak. It's like, oh, but you missed a spot. You know what I mean? It's very petty. It's very, it's nitpicky. And damned if you do, damned if you don't. They're always going to try to find a weakness or try to find some way to criticize you. Even if you've gotten so far in life. Even if you've been through the mill. Even if,
it isn't wise to put all your eggs in one basket, and you're trying to, what's the word I'm looking for? It's damage control, and they're not a, they're very simple minded. They don't know what they're talking about. Hey, well, in community college, I studied geology. I took every geology class there, but I'm not good at math, so I didn't go for a geology degree. I'm really bad at math. So I took 3 years of Chinese during the last few years that I was there. And then after that, I just worked and I worked and I worked and I worked. And then my friend encouraged me to go to college, to university for my art, because he said my art was really, really good, and that I need to say F everyone else and pursue my art. Because I was like, oh no, it's, people tell me it's stupid, people tell me that it's like a dumb degree, people make fun of me for it. And he's like, no, go pursue it, because you're really good and you can actually get somewhere with it. I believe you can. So I did that, and yeah, I took fine art, and I graduated. Yes, absolutely. VRFOB, absolutely. Verphobe. Absolutely, I agree. Just sometimes it's just one mean comment after another, and it's hard for me to. I really do try to push them aside, but I'm already a little bit angsty right now. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm trying now. I'm doing my best now. Oh, thank you. I love soda, Eva. Well, there goes my light. That thing really don't last very long. Thank you, Samantha. Nah, I'm not focusing on the negatives. You're wrong about that. It's just, it's been one thing after another. And I have every right to rant and rave. It's my channel. I am paying attention to you, though. Are you going to say something positive, or are you going to criticize me? So what it takes to say... I mean, I try to read everyone's comments. It's hard. It's like I'm going along, like, oh, it's a negative one. Shit. It's like, what do you do? So I usually try to delete those guys, too. So what it takes to stay clean. Weed was in temples worldwide to help with self-meditation. I don't think weed's a bad thing, but we're all different. And I've been smoking weed too heavily since I was mostly on since I was 20. And it makes it so I'm not motivated, makes me groggy, it ruins my speech coordination. We're all different. I'm not saying it's bad for everyone, okay? I'm saying there are people where it helps them with anxiety, glaucoma, Parkinson's. And it was good for me during the early parts of my recovery because it really helped with the cravings and the drug dreams, not to mention. But now I would like to start dreaming again. Now I would like to be motivated. Now I would like to get up and, just take a break from it because I don't want to feel like groggy, stony baloney all the time. Thank you very much. Next. God. I'm sorry. I try to be respectful and answer everyone. But, the trolls, I just, sometimes I rant and then I just delete them. I really do pay attention to the positive comments. Yeah, shaming people is just projecting their own insecurities. Exactly. And that's pretty much what I'm saying, right? I'm saying what everyone else is saying. I'm commenting on these trolls, and I'm saying that they're all just insecure assholes. It's saying what everyone else is saying. I'm not really letting it bother me much. It's just, it is what it is. It is what it is. They're wrong. Good for you, Luciversa Diablo. Good for you quitting weed and cigarettes. If it's helping you feel better, more motivated, stronger, you know, whatever. However it's affecting your life more positively, good for you. Good for you. I'm saying, like, if something's tying you down and making it so you're not achieving much, then do whatever you can to get rid of it. If it's impeding any success in your life, any sense of peace, then get rid of it. Sometimes it's like a double-edged sword where it gives you relief, but then at what cost? Like, it makes you feel a certain pleasure, but at what cost is what I'm saying. It doesn't give you relief, really. This makes, for me at least, it just, I can't be doing too much of it. I think I'm saying that maybe someday I'll start smoking weed again, but never before work, never first thing in the morning. It has to be after I've accomplished the things in my day that are important to me, and that if I don't accomplish them, I'm gonna feel guilty. I will feel, if I feel like I've earned the weed, I've finished an artwork, I've cleaned the house, whatever. You know, if I've done my duty, and I feel like I deserve to smoke the weed, then I can enjoy it by myself with my dog in my room, not where I'm paranoid, not where I feel anxious around other people and I can't even coordinate my speech. Thank you, Fixa. No judgment. I just got out of 3 months of treatment and we vaped daily. Yeah, you see, exactly. These people who say stuff like that they have no idea what addicts go through. That's the least of our worries. Don't worry. No, I'm not sad. I'm seriously probably PMSing, guys. Am I allowed to do that? I'm doing good, Wes. Thank you. Having a bit of a tangent over some moron. PTSD, man, you're fine. Don't let those lame brains get the best of you. I know it's hard, but you can get through it. Thank you. I mean, I'm absolutely fine. I think I've watched other people's live streams, and actually I've noticed that I handle trolls a lot better than most people. I do. I'm not trying to pat myself on the back. I'm not trying to be like tooting my own horn or anything like that. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying I'm all that good at it, but like, gosh, I've seen people really lose it. And that's probably why most live streams people just don't pay attention to any of the comments. I see them just come flat out plumb ignoring everyone. And I don't do that. I don't ignore people whatsoever. I really try to be good about it. I miss some of you guys, but guess what? I'm also dyslexic. And I also have ADHD. You know, it runs in my family. Both those things do. My dad has it really bad. So, you know, I do my best. You know, just like I respect people. And I really don't want to miss the guys who are trying to tell me things that are actually useful, important, kind. You know, I'm really trying to keep caught up. Thank you for the $2, Lewis. Oh, you had a recommendation? Sorry, I'm really behind here. Psalm 121. Happy to. My bad. Sorry, Lewis, if you wrote that a long time ago there. I'm actually kind of behind. I'm trying to read everyone's message. It's probably impossible. It is impossible, actually. But I am trying to speed read and answer accordingly the ones that are important and nice. So, also, I don't want to seem like I'm trying to run away from scary questions or, you know, uncomfortable things that people say. I mean, on trolls, they can go screw themselves. But if someone asks like a challenging question, I don't want to seem like I'm trying to turn the other way because I'm like a coward or something. You know what I mean? You know? And I'm not like trying to cherry pick. I'm not like trying to only answer the people who I'm comfortable. But you know what I mean? That wouldn't be right either. So 121. Oh, it's actually quite short. I lift up my eyes to the hills. From whence does my help come? My help comes from the Lord, who made heaven and earth. He will not let your foot be moved. He who keeps you will not slumber. Behold, he who keeps Israel will neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is your keeper, the Lord is your shade on your right hand. The sun shall not smite you by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord will keep you from all evil. He will keep your life. The Lord will keep your going out and your coming in from this time forth and forevermore. I love that. Beautiful, beautiful. It's a nice, short and concise chapter too. Yeah, it's not it's palatable. The Continental Marine, I just said that I did get that magnesium threonate. I just mentioned that at least, well, sorry, I'm not going to be crabby. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be crabby. I did mention it, though. I got magnesium threonate, yes. I don't know how many times I have to say it. Cats are funny. And they think they own the dang table, so it makes it hard for me to paint. It doesn't make it impossible. I can certainly do watercolors, no problem. Right, but and I can deal with it, but the oil painting, not so much, not so much, not so much. I'm not gonna risk that. I'm not gonna risk them destroying a whole ass oil painting when those things, not only is that stuff expensive, but it takes so much heart and so much effort and so much love, the painting, so much planning and approaching it systematically and meticulously and when if that cat were to destroy an oil painting and get their paws covered in oil paint, it would piss everyone else off too, man. If those cats got oil paint everywhere, and God, that would be awful. So yeah, I really need to get my own place because that's one of the number one reasons why I need to get my own place, because I can't oil paint with the cats. They make it impossible. I think they triggered something, that damn cat. And also, I am PMSing. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, that's just the truth. I mean, if I don't say like that's what's going on, then it seems like I'm just like this for no reason. But yeah, I mean, I know there's a reason. It's annoying, but I lost my dog of 10 years last year. I'm so sorry, man. I would take the worst day of him over missing him, yeah. Yeah. I'm sure I'd say feel the same way about Shando too, man. Yep. I mean, they're not my cats, that's the thing. I'm not really emotionally attached to them. I don't hang out with them. It's kind of no different than a squirrel coming up to me from outside and taking a crap on my foot, really. But, I mean, I don't hate them, guys. Don't think I hate them. It's not that simple. But they're not my cats. I do not have an emotional attachment to them. They belong to my siblings and my mom. And you know what I mean? That cat, actually, that was being a pain in the arse earlier was my brother's cat, though. Deuteronomy chapter 5, verses 1 to 2. Okay.
Deuteronomy. Okay. Oh, there we go. Chapter 5, verses 1 to 22. Okay. Okay. And Moses summoned all Israel and said to them, Hear, O Israel, the statutes and the ordinances which I speak in your hearing this day, and you shall learn them and be careful to do them. The Lord our God made a covenant with us in Joreb. Not with our fathers did the Lord make this covenant, but with us, who are all of us here alive this day. The Lord spoke with you face to face at the mountain, out of the midst of the fire, while I stood between the Lord and you at that time to declare to you the word of the Lord. For you were afraid because of the fire, and you did not go up into the mountain, he said. I am the Lord your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. You shall have no other gods before me. You shall not make for yourself a graven image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is on the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. You shall not bow down to them or serve them, for I, the Lord your God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children to the third and fourth generation of those who hate me, but showing steadfast love to thousands of those who love me and keep my commandments. Sorry. You shall not take the name of the Lord your God in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless who takes his name in vain. Observe the Sabbath day to keep it holy, as the Lord your God commanded you. 6 days you shall labor and do all your work, but the seventh day is a Sabbath to the Lord your God. In it you shall not do any work, you or your son or your daughter or your manservant or your maidservant or your ox or your ass or any of your cattle, or it looks like you can't work either, Shando, or the yeah, absolutely, or the sojourner. I didn't know it applied to animals though. It's funny, or the sojourner who is sojourner who is within your gates, that your manservant and your maidservant may rest as well as you. You shall remember that you were a servant in the land of Egypt, and the Lord your God brought you out thence with a mighty hand and an outstretched arm. Therefore the Lord your God commanded you to keep the Sabbath day. Honor your father and your mother, as the Lord your God commanded you, that your days may be prolonged, and that it may go well with you in the land which the Lord your God gives you. You shall not kill, neither shall you commit adultery, neither shall you steal, neither shall you bear false witness against your neighbor, neither shall you covet your neighbor's wife, and you shall not desire your neighbor's house, his field, or his manservant, or his maidservant, his ox, or his ass, or anything that is your neighbor's. These words the Lord spoke to all your assembly at the mountain out of the midst of the fire, the cloud, and the thick darkness with a loud voice, and he added no more, and he wrote them upon 2 tables of stone, and gave them to me. And when you heard the voice out of the midst of the darkness, while the mountain was burning with fire, you came near to me, all the heads of your tribes and your elders, and you said, Behold, the Lord our God has shown us his glory and greatness, and we have heard his voice out of the midst of the fire. We have this day seen God speak with man, and man still lit with man.
and man still live. Lovely. Okay, I'm getting real behind here, guys. I'm just gonna try to not be behind. Why are you second guessing yourself because someone may judge? Why give them the time of day? Listen to the words you say. You're really focused on the negative views and stuff about you. No, I'm not really. I mean, I comment on them, but for the most part, I'm really trying to just answer everyone, and that's a little overwhelming. But I'm gonna stop doing that. I mean, sometimes something catches my attention, and I'm just like puzzled by the audacity, but actually they don't fucking matter to me, dude. Don't get it twisted. That's not what I'm about. I'm very grateful for my kind subscribers, and I answer to them. Just because I miss one or two doesn't mean I'm not paying attention. People have way too many expectations. There's also emotions anonymous for those that struggle with mental. Sometimes I don't even know if someone's saying something negative until I've read halfway through, and I'm like, oh great, you know what I mean? So don't all expect me to be perfect. There's also emotions anonymous for those that struggle with mental health issues. Yeah. See, I'm trying to read everyone, and I'm always afraid that I'm gonna miss something important. You know, I'm trying to be very considerate of everyone. You're not fighting against trolls or people, you're fighting against demon. Yeah. They're kind of demons, aren't they? I think cigarettes are harder to quit because they don't damage you as much as H. Yeah. Yeah, and they're in the store and they're like almost socially acceptable, not as much as they were back when, right? Used to be that surgeon would be smoking a cigarette while he was doing surgery on you. But and you know, I mean, I know that oftentimes if I smoked a cigarette, I did get judged for it. I mean, these days you do kind of get judged for it a lot more than you used to. But it's like whatever, right? When people judge you because they're in the convenience stores, they're right there, you can go down there and buy it. Yeah, it's different. It's different. I think that's a big reason why it's harder to quit them. Dissatisfaction with themselves, there's no shame in doing better. Yeah. Baby, be proud of yourself. I've been clean since October. And also, I read a lot of these silently, so you don't know what comments I'm actually reading. So don't act like I'm ignoring the positive comments, because I don't. I do not. Now, I'm reading them aloud just to prove it to you. I shouldn't have to prove anything to you. Baby, be proud of yourself. I've been clean since October 2025 and went to rehab and sober living, and I'm out of sober living. And I feel great. Love you, baby. Be cool. Absolutely. Thank you. Yeah. I had a friend who was in sober living. I spent the night with her one time. I don't even know if they really allow that. I think I kind of snuck through the crack a little bit. Or they snuck me in there one night. But we just, we were good friends for a little while, and unfortunately she passed away because she got back into that life, unfortunately. And she was a real sweetheart. I miss her. But thank you, Justin. Thank you. Yeah. I thought about going into sober living, actually, but I didn't end up doing that. But at least I'm clean. I'm not doing that stuff anymore. Yes, magnesium helps you sleep. Yeah. This stuff that I do, I think it calms your body down, but it doesn't calm your mind down. It's got ashwagandha too. And I've heard my therapist told me today that like they're doing more research on ashwagandha. They're not so sure about the effects that ashwagandha has on you, whether they're beneficial or not, whether it's good to take too much. So yeah, I need to look into that. Trauma and anniversary or traumaversary. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, it is kind of the anniversary of my well, I mean, I got clean and lost everything around this time. Mhm. Yeah. Maybe that's a subconscious thing going on that's kind of making me feel a little angsty. But yeah, it's funny. It's like I'm human too. I'm glad I'm not a Hollywood celebrity because people would be eating my ass out. Trauma anniversary or traumaversary is reoccurrence or of intense emotional or physical distress on the date or season of a traumatic event, often triggering PTSD symptoms like flashbacks, anxiety, grief. Yeah, I've had a few flashbacks actually of things that I went through. In fact, I went and reached out to one of my dearest friends because I was afraid that I had lost him too. You know, it's like, yeah, it is important to take care of yourself around that time for sure. Here, I'm getting a little behind now. Thank you, Joseph. Respect and everyone. Thank you. You see, I'm just kind of trying to prove to people that I'm reading the positive comments because they don't believe it if I respond once and have one little tangent or two little tangents over some guy who has the audacity to judge me. You know? And honestly, it's because I'm way too freaking nice. It's kind of like that one YouTuber who goes, "Ay" at the end of his cooking videos. You know who I'm talking about? You know who I'm talking about? He does these really nice little veganish recipes. Um, and at the end of every recipe, he goes, "Ay." Well, he gets a lot of trolls telling him what to do, telling him, "Don't do that. You sound so and so." Insert derogatory term, you know. And honestly, he was being all kind of a little subservient in a way. He was being like, "Okay, I'll stop doing that if it bothers you." And I just lost it. When I saw him being like that, I was like, "Oh no, you don't. You be yourself. You do not answer to those trolls. They don't mean anything. They're trying to bring you down. They're trying to, they want to see you with your tail between your legs. You stop it right there and you keep being yourself because you're great. Everyone here loves you. That's just a small percentage of people who want to see you like this, see you sad, and they want to bully you. It's I mean, yeah, I get it, man, and I don't want to be like that guy. So I really just try to. I tell them screw them because it's the only thing that really feels good when I it's almost impossible for me to not read those negative comments because I'm reading through them. I'm trying to read everything, and then it's like whoopsie. It's like stepping on a nail, It's like stepping on a tack. You're walking along, minding your own business, and you don't even realize it. And then it's like, oh yeah, yeah. I mean, sometimes I'm reading through a comment expecting it to be nice, but then it ends up being really mean. So, and I know that's not the majority. It's just, yeah, it's whatever. He's a really sweet guy, though. The guy who goes, hey, he's just seems like such a kind-hearted person. He just seems like the nicest person. And the trolls just love to bully people who give off a sensitive, demeanor, you know? People love to bully people who are sensitive. And he seems like a nice, sensitive guy. So, I'm trying to just tell them to screw off. I don't care about them. I really don't. Don't think I care about them because I don't. I like to clock them, if you will. A great speech coming up tomorrow at the State of the Union address. It should be epic. I'll check that out. You know, yeah, people can't comprehend where I'm coming from. You're right about that, Tricky Ricky. I need to remember that. There's people who are just, they don't care. They don't care. They don't know. They're ignorant, and they don't care. So who cares? Also, I'm responding to people here who've been on my channel for a while that I respect, and they're responding to the trolls, and I'm responding to them. It's like I'm responding to everyone. Anyway, who cares? Who cares about them? Okay, who cares about the trolls? I really don't care. But yeah, I try to be nice. Pray to God, recognize we are sinners, to repent, and follow Jesus Christ, the King of Kings. Yep. I hate Bad Bunny. I can't stand Bad Bunny. Oh gosh, I lost some viewers. I lost some Bad Bunny fans. Oh, that's too bad. Yeah, I can't stand Bad Bunny. He's very cringe. Yes, I'm Catholic. Sorry, that was rude. Didn't mean to do that in the screen there. If you want to know who Bad Bunny is, Joseph, I would advise you look him up. I don't want that type of headache. Super Bowl. Yeah, just look him up. Yeah, it's very cringe. He's doesn't seem like the sharpest tool in the shed either. It's cringy. There's a bunch of woke garbage. Facts, I only am here for you because I'm also on a path of recovery. It's a lifelong battle. It's not something you can get rid of. 90% of people don't understand that. I agree, Ricky. Absolutely. I hope you like my art, though. Shit, Justin Timberlake is better than I don't even like Justin Timberlake, but he's better than Bad Bunny. Justin Timberlake is just kind of a bad person, too. Like, what he did to poor Britney. He lied about her, dude. And what he did to Janet Jackson? Remember what he did to Janet Jackson? What a coward. Ruined her whole career, almost. I mean, yeah. Yeah, for a while he did ruin her career. All because he like, basically, he tore her bra off when he wasn't supposed to, and he knew he wasn't supposed to. And then he ran away acting like it wasn't his fault, like it was all her fault. That pissed me off. One second, I'm putting this up to the charger. 1 second. Justin Timberlake's a piece of work. I can't stand him. Justin Timberlake, he is a piece of work. Especially after that Janet Jackson and the Britney incident. Yeah, he is probably one reason why Britney had that crash out and all that stuff, It's probably one of the reasons. One of the many reasons. That, the paparazzi, and all kinds of things. I can't wait to hear how the spray bottle treatment works. Yeah, dude, I need to get a spray bottle, man. It'll be fun spraying that cat when they try to get near my artwork. Beep, 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 beep. That means, okay, I'm not going to be an asshole. I'm not going to do it for no reason. You know that. But if they try to pounce on my artwork, you better believe it. What did he do to Brittany? Well, he basically lied about her, slandered her. I think there's like a whole ass documentary about it, and then he later apologized for it just because, you know, kind of the way Tyra Banks is trying to apologize for America's Next Top Model when she caused all this trauma to all these young girls, and now she's trying to act like she wasn't even, like she's blaming everyone else but herself. And she's trying to gaslight the audience into thinking that like we were a part of it, even like, well, that's what you guys wanted, so like what? Excuse me, no one said they wanted that. No one said to no, she just seemed like a very jealous woman too, because often girls would come on, and when they were proud of their long hair, she would force them to cut it off, or she would destroy their teeth, or, you know, it was just evil, some of the things she did to these young girls, man. Evil. And some of these girls are traumatized to this day. She had this one Christian girl who did not approve, who didn't want to do this because it went against her faith and her principles to strip naked and pose on the very first day. Like, she was not a good person, man. I guess we got some Tyra Banks fans who clocked out. But yeah, geez, man. And it's not a good person. No, it's getting a little late for that, guys. It's 9 o'clock. I'm about to clock out, actually. I'm about to stop the live stream pretty soon because it is 9 o'clock and I need Pacific Standard Time, and I need to get some sleep. I'm starting to get tired now. But yeah, look into like all that if you're interested. They're just not good people, man. Some of those people in Hollywood, and they're not good. Tyra Banks is unbelievably crazy. Thank you, Fix. You know, I forget to ask people. Please subscribe if you haven't. I appreciate it. It really helps. Yeah, the industry is sick, man. And there was this one interview. I forget who he's talking to. It was like Barbara blah blah or whatever her name is, Walters, and it was this guy. What was his name again? He's the George McFly. George McFly. What was his name? The guy, that actor. I really like him, and I forget his name now. What was the George McFly actor? Siri. Okay, Siri's not gonna answer me while I'm live streaming. Damn it. What was his name? I'll look it up. Anyway, so the guy who played George McFly in Back to the Future, he was having an interview with Barbara Walters, and in it he was talking about the industry and how it treats children, how like the PEDOS, you know what I mean? And so he was talking about the diddlers and warning people against it, basically. And Barbara basically told him, like shamed him and said that, oh yeah, you're gonna endanger an entire industry. Cringe. Granted, she's a really bad person too, Barbara Walters. She's not a good person. Have you seen the way she treated just about so many people on her show? She's really mean. She was just, look at how she talked to Courtney Love. It was just so mean. And you know, granted, not everyone likes Courtney Love. You know, love her or hate her, at least she has more integrity than a lot of people in that industry. Actually, I think a lot of people were just, she was kind of sticking a middle finger up to them because just Madonna's not the nicest person either. And I kind of thought it was funny when she threw her compact at Madonna that one time. what was, what was his name? No, I'm not thinking. Crispin Glover, thank you. That's what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of Crispin Glover. Yeah, George, not McFly, not Marty McFly, George McFly. Crispin Glover. Yeah, he was warning everyone about the diddlers in Hollywood, and they basically defended the diddlers and told him that he was trying to endanger the industry and, really sick stuff, man. I could find that interview somewhere or send it to you via Discord if you want, but it's like gross. Oh, Drake is also a diddler. Yeah, just gross stuff, man. How people were defending the diddlers back then. Even when people just couldn't speak out on it. Like if you tried to speak out, you got ridiculed, and there's actual footage of it. That's why I like Crispin Glover so much. He's a real man. I think Amber Heard is a terrible person, shitting on the bed and all that. I think it's just heinous to lie about people and to try to ruin their reputations because you want something out of it or for any reason. It's one thing to lie about something because you're afraid of getting in trouble because you're like a little kid, and it's another thing to lie about someone and ruin their whole lives and reputations. I do not respect people like that whatsoever. I cannot deal with people who lie about other people at all. Like my roommate. Mm. And another celebrity I can't stand is Ariana Grande because she's like a total homewrecker and she has fun doing it. I mean, that SpongeBob, guy, and he's just totally cringe anyway. But he left his high school sweetheart, who was pregnant, to go run off with Ariana Grande, and they were married, by the way, to run off with Ariana Grande. Even though that was the dumbest thing he could have done because Ariana Grande isn't gonna keep him forever. It's a fling for her. She doesn't care. She's constantly trying to steal married men because she thinks it's fun and cute. And I just think that's just such evil. I just think that's so evil. No empathy. No empathy whatsoever, man. People like that suck, man. Usually I talk about celebrities I like. I'm telling you guys about celebrities I don't like now. I don't like those people. Okay, you're crashing out, Fixa. You have a good night, okay? If that's the case. I'm gonna do that too soon. Yeah, she got blacklisted, Janet. That was terrible. She didn't deserve that one bit. I think they owe her. I think they owe her because she didn't deserve that one little bit. Just cause Justin Timberlake exposed one of her breasts. That was sick. I thought I can't stand even hearing about that because it hurts me. I feel really bad for her. That's just her whole freaking career gone because of that one incident. People, and it makes me mad because there are people like that out there who will ruin your life and then just run away. You know what I mean? Just about anyone is better than Bad Bunny. Yeah, well, I can't stand Bad Bunny to the point where I just can't watch him. Can't. I can at least watch Justin Timberlake's music, some of it, a little bit, but I cannot stand Bad Bunny. I am a little tired, yeah. Thank you, Rick. Thank you, Wolfer. Thank you for subscribing. Good for you, Jonathan Connolly. Hey, take care of VR Fob. People who have been told they are the standard of beauty their whole life would have to be insufferable. How could they not be? Well, I mean, not everybody. Not everybody. That doesn't make sense. Not everybody, because I mean, what about Marilyn Monroe? What about Audrey Hepburn? There have been many beautiful people who aren't insufferable who've been told they're beautiful. And Angelina Jolie doesn't seem insufferable. Granted, she took Jennifer Aniston away from Brad Pitt. That wasn't cool. That wasn't cool. But now I think she's pretty cool. I mean, she did that one thing. And it wasn't like she acted like she had fun doing it. I don't know what happened. I don't know what the relationship was like. I mean, for all I know, I just don't know like much about that. But I like her as an actress, and she doesn't seem like insufferable as a if she were like a friend or something. She's not a serial homewrecker like Ariana Grande. Ariana Grande does it for fun. That's one thing. I mean, it's one thing to be a homewrecker, but to be a serial homewrecker who just goes around taking women's men for fun, not cool. McFly. Yep. Yeah, I was talking about Crispin Glover. Yeah. Okay. I'm really just behind now. I mean, I've been going up and down trying to read everyone's messages. The compact thing, because I watch all kinds of footage from the 90s and early 2000s, yo. Because I love that era. It's iconic. I love the 90s and early 2000s. Best music, best... I mean, of course, it wasn't perfect, but, there's some pretty cool... I like the style. I like the makeup style. The colors. The fact that I was a kid in the 90s and early 2000s, and just how happy I was to just go to Blockbuster and buy the first Pokemon movie. Just little things like that. It's nostalgic. Thank you. Thank you for the high five, man. Oh, my roommate was... Oh, I don't want to get into that again, but I'll just say she was going around telling everyone that I was drinking around her all the time, which wasn't true. She was the one doing it. Anyway. Yeah. Ariana Grande had the secret Instagram account where she was basically saying she has so much fun stealing married women's husbands and just being really crass about it and very classless about it. Like, just really classless. She puts on this little sweet persona for Glinda, but she's not like, she tries to make everyone think she's so sweet now, when she's a chameleon who, like, changes her accent around people depending on who she's with. She changes her whole demeanor depending on who she's with. She's just not a sincere and good person. And she steals women's husbands, and it's gross. Thank you for the Sunday, Yankee. Thank you very much. Yeah, I don't... She seems like a succubus to me. She just caused more harm than good to any man she's with, probably. Kurt Cobain was a good guy. I don't know exactly what happened to Kurt Cobain. They say he had like 5 layers of pants on when he passed away because he had this body dysmorphia where he thought he was too skinny. He always thought he was too skinny. And I mean, he was an H addict, so he probably was, but he was always self-conscious about being too small for a guy, and so he'd wear layers of clothes to make himself look bigger. And so that when they found him with layers and layers of clothes on. Hey, Jesus saves. I'm recovering from heroin. I've been clean for 3 years. Yeah, I think that was on purpose with Janet. I agree. Yo, I just thought of something. Why are the same people that call Trump racist calling him orange? Ain't that kind of stupid? It is stupid, and he's far from racist. That does not even make sense. Where do they even get that? Why? Because they think, oh, big white man must be a bigot. Looks like he must be a bigot. He's not. Dumb. I think it all still holds the record for most TiVo. I think it still holds the record for the most TiVo'd moment in history. That Super Bowl moment, huh? Ugh. The Holy God Emperor disapproves of Bad Bunny as well. I want to hear more jokes, yo. I want to hear more jokes. We gotta all make fun of this guy. Yeah. Have you seen that Meat Canyon version of Looney Tunes? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Katie. and to your question, I am yeah, I support LGBT. I mean, I'm not against it. If you're an adult, do whatever you want. And I don't have anything against gay kids either. I have something against transitioning children, though. I think anyone should have, be against that, because kids are underdeveloped and they cannot make that permanent decision. I think I don't want people making irreversible decisions when they're not even when their frontal cortex isn't even developed yet. And that's coming from a place of love and concern. People saying I'm a bigot because of that are absolutely wrong. I don't have a very good singing voice, Yankee Ward. I really don't. I don't think I can carry a note, to be honest. I'd need to. I mean, I haven't even taken singing lessons, but I don't think I'm very good. I think that, yeah, I feel really insecure if I sing around people because I have a feeling my voice is really annoying them, you know? I'm not a good singer. What kind of 90s music do I like? Oh, I like that song Runaway Train. I like, The Cranberries is a good one. I have to think about it, like specific bands. I like the grunge. I like Nirvana, of course. To really think about it, actually. I like that song by Remy. Losing My Religion is a good song. You Get What You Give, I think, is a good song. It's funny because there are a lot of songs that I listened to in my childhood,
and I can't name some of the bands I haven't been able to even name until recently, you know. Oops. But I love the sound of 90s music too. I mostly, I mostly listen to like 70s and 80s music, country rock and stuff like that. I have a broad range of musical tastes. I like hip hop, I like country rock, I like just rock music, I like blues, I like jazz, I like classical, lots and lots of music. Mm, I don't know. The world was too rotten for Cobain, yeah. Yeah, I think, yeah. Certainly that industry was too rotten for Cobain. I think that he would have been loved and accepted probably more somewhere else, but yeah, they're pretty rotten, and I think, there's a lot being exposed about them, especially these days. Well, good for you, Mama Boosie. 31 years? Wow, man. Congratulations. That's huge. Oh, that's what I aspire to be. I know I'll get there. That's awesome. Dave Grohl beat him to death with a drumstick. Okay, I doubt that. Thanks, Joseph. Yeah, I just got home from rehab today. I was on Fetty, and I'm so happy I'm free from that trap. That's how I feel too, Tiffany. Welcome to the channel. That's awesome. I'm so glad you're free. Yeah, I feel free too. People act like it's like how like why they act like I should be craving it or something. Like why do you ever crave it? Don't you ever crave it? Huh? Like so what? You don't have any cravings? I don't believe it. It's like no, I don't, because I don't want to be in that trap anymore. I think of all that it's gonna take away from my life and all the progress it's gonna take away, and the baby pooch I'm gonna hurt over there. Look at him. Look at this face. You you think I want to hurt this baby here? One sec. Wait. Okay. One moment. Look at that baby. He's just a baby. And you think I want to ever disappoint? Look at him. I don't want to hurt my family. I don't want to hurt the friends who care about me and who've supported me. And I do not want to hurt my baby. But most of all, I'm doing this for myself, because I know that if I'm beholden to anyone, and that's the only reason why I'm quitting, when something happens to that person and they're gone from my life or whatever, then there's nothing. I don't have my own my own foundation, my own strength to lean back on. I'm like, well, I have nothing now. Might as well go do it. That's why you have to do it for yourself. Well, Mama Boosie, that's just better for you to not know anything about him. Um, I mean, really, it's really bad. Now, you're probably too curious now. You're probably gonna find out. Damn it. Just because someone's a billionaire doesn't mean that they're not gonna that they're gonna not do anything from. Actually, they're making this country a lot safer by making it so people come in here legally and documented. No, your comment there is pretty stupid, actually. What I call a pair of socks with no legs. pair of socks with no legs, huh? I don't even know, man. Tired. I'm getting tired. Mm. What do you call a deer with no eyes? A no idea. There you go. I have no idea. I am Cuban, and Bad Bunny's performance was so bad I don't know anyone who thinks it was good. We are all side-eyeing him so hard. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. I agree. Children need to be protected. Yep. Yes, I think so. Hello to the moon. I think it does help, and I want to help other people through recovery too. That's the main reason why I'm here. And also, I share other things. I'm not like school teacher here. Get to work. You know, I'm like I want to be honest and open and show people my artwork and show people my video games and my dog and everything that I enjoy doing, because we're more than our addiction, man. We're more than our addiction. These are the things that help me be happy in my day-to-day life. Cooking. I'll cook more, absolutely. I want to make that, enchilada casserole. I'll go to the store if it's not raining tomorrow. I'll go to the store if it's not raining tomorrow. Gotta remember, I have that job interview on Wednesday, too. The amount of unsolicited advice you receive here is wild. I know, Kat. I know, right? It's the audacity, huh? I mean, how would they like it if people kept giving them unsolicited advice? They probably want to punch their lights out. I'm actually really nice about it, to be honest. Thank you, Joseph. They are absolutely dead wrong. You have a beautiful voice. You're beautiful and you seem... Well, thank you, Stone Guy. Thank you. And yeah, I have nothing against smoking weed. I might pick it up again. Just, I need a break from it, though. Sometimes you just need a break from something. I think that moderation is key when it comes to that sort of thing. That's nothing wrong with it. Take care, kid. I gotta go to sleep. Take care, Matthew, okay? You have a good one, okay? Thank you for coming to my channel. It's trendy to be trans among liberal kids and parents. And that's what I don't like, the fact that it's becoming trendy. I think that makes it super hard for people who are actually trans. Like people who are genuinely trans and have been through all that, been through that journey. Turning it into a trend is really gonna make it difficult. Not only for just trans people in general, people who are actually trans, make it so people don't take them seriously and stuff, and make it so people hate them when they shouldn't. But especially when kids just start detransitioning like crazy, that's gonna be really hard. That's gonna be really hard for everyone all around. And that comes from a place of love and concern. Anyone saying that comes from a place of hate, yeah, they're wrong, and they know it. They wanna project, they wanna slander, they wanna make me out to be the bad guy because they don't want to admit that they're wrong about this. They don't want to admit the repercussions of what they're supporting. It's terrible. Absolutely, we're being turned into sheep, and I refuse to subscribe to it. Yeah. I think it's hurting people. I'm not in recovery, but I'm not perfect, but rather hang with you. Good motivation call. Oh, that, that's another part of this channel, Mr. Vision. We're all about giving people motivation here. And addiction can apply to anything. You could be addicted to shopping. You could be addicted to your phone even, or not getting out of bed, or you could be addicted to shopping, hoarding. Did I just mention that? You could be addicted to eating or not eating, or just so many things, man. You could be addicted to just about anything in this world. And I'm here to talk about my addictions, and heroin's not my only addiction, actually. I've had other addictions in my life. We talk about them to get through them and to hopefully formulate healthier habits. Would I eat a turd sandwich for $1 million? No, because my health is more important than $1 million. You know, if you eat a turd, it could make you really sick, man. It could probably kill you, actually. You could get like, you get worms that go to your brain or something. I don't know. I would never do that. I couldn't without throwing up either. I love 60s and 70s classic rock. I like stuff like Hank Williams Jr., Dolly Parton. I like the Rolling Stones, the Beatles, of course. All kinds of stuff. I like Jurassic 5, Tribe Called Quest, Dead the Funky Homo Sapien. No, I think that liberals and conservatives alike find that Bad Bunny show cringe. Okay, you're wrong about that, and you're being ridiculous, Vinny. Very low IQ comments there. Yeah, the drugs are very scary. I mean, they're just all laced in Fenty too. It's very dangerous. Absolutely, Mama Boosie. Yeah. Yeah, I would not accept weed from a stranger at a bar. Hell no. Even though it's legal here, and you can just go down to the dispensary and go buy it safely. It's like, yeah, I would never take it from a stranger because, like, for one thing, why would you even give it to me unless it's laced, It's like, I don't trust people. I still get drug dreams that scare the hell out of me. Mama Boosie, you do? Even after all those decades. You see, that's one reason why weed is sometimes good for me, is because it stops me from having those dreams. But I think I haven't had a dream yet. We'll see, man. I've had a drug dream before, and yes, they're awful. They're super vivid, and they're scary. And if that dream ends up making me crave that stuff, if it does, I'm going back to smoking the weed. Okay? Damage control. It's a little something called damage control. But I doubt that it will. I think I'll be okay. Yeah, me too. I love dogs. Thank you, PTS Demon. Yeah, being an artist helps, absolutely. Mama Boosie, and I like you. I like you, Mama Boosie. Absolutely. Well, Pax, Maine, I was a heroin addict for 6 years. I've also dealt with eating disorders, and I've dealt with addiction to cigarettes. I'm tired, guys. I can't even think right now. Oopsie. Hello, Danny Kaiser. Hi. Sorry, I didn't see your comment there for a moment. Really trying to get everyone here. I'm getting really tired, guys. Actually, it would behoove me to go to sleep if I want to start the next live stream at a proper hour. Bad Bunny was chosen for halftime show because his subliminal messages through his sorry-ass music to attract young minds. Yeah, I know, right? It's super manipulative. Super manipulative. Gross. Adrian Brody's hot. Yo, when I was like 14, I had little cut. I would print out photos of him from the internet and just post them all over my wall. Typical teenager, though. That's what we do. Addicted to your bed lately. Winter sucks. Yeah, I get it, man. I get it. I don't blame you. It's an awfully comfortable place to be. It should be a comfortable place. Danny Kaiser, well, we haven't really discussed that commission yet. You know, you need to pay me a little down payment for that first, and then I'll start working on it. Right now, I'm working on 2 other commissions, cause someone actually paid me for them, and I have to get those out diligently. I'd love to get to work on that cowboy painting. That sounds awesome. I would love to paint that, but someone's already paid me to paint a different commission, and yeah, just please, Danny, contact me via, I have it right here pinned, either my Instagram or my Discord, and we can talk business. And I have PayPal here, and I have my Cash App here in case you would like, in case we need to talk about the payment first, what you're willing to pay for it. And then depending on what you're willing to pay for it, that's going to determine the size of the painting too. So we need to talk business first, man. I need to get payment before I start working on that. Thank you. If that's a commission from you, that I need to get paid first, man. I've been wondering where you are and if you'd like to talk about that, and I haven't heard back from you much, to be honest. I'm very serious about that sort of thing, by the way. Because, my word is all I have. There's no way that if you pay me, I'm not going to send you a painting. But I've had it where I send something to someone else and then they don't, before they've paid me, which is stupid, and then they don't pay me. So, no, I'm not going to just trust anyone. I am sorry, but if we're gonna do this, then we need to talk business, and then I need to get paid so that I can support myself someday with my art, hopefully. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, guys, I need to get some sleep. I'm tired. It's been stressful. It's been a bit of a stressful day, too. Well, we'll make Rome great again. That'd be wonderful. I'm always accepting commissions. It's a first come, first served basis. I'm working on one currently. I can actually work on them simultaneously. No, I'm wrong about that. I can work on at least 3 or 4 of them simultaneously. Granted, they might take a little bit longer the more I get, but yeah, just send me a text, or no, not text, message via Instagram or Discord, and we can talk business, okay? Can talk business. That'd be great. Yeah, I would love it. I love commissions. I love it when you guys commission me, but you gotta pay me first. Otherwise, I'm not going to get to work on it yet because I'm working on, I have priorities. I have to prioritize the paintings that people have already paid for. That's the only thing that makes sense. Okay, yeah, I need to go to bed. Oh, I have one more, guys. I got one more hand. Never mind. I won't share that. Okay, never mind. Okay, it's a joke, okay? You get it. It's a joke. One sec. I have a hand. It's a joke, okay? Please don't get mad. Please don't get mad. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. My brother gave it to me, okay? Don't get mad. Oh, cool. All right, guys. Okay, I'm tired. I'm gonna go to bed pretty soon. Thank you for coming to my channel, guys. And if you haven't remembered, about half of my viewers, about 48%, are just a little bit less than half of my viewers are subscribed to my channel. So please don't forget to subscribe. And that is the finger for trolls. Yo. This is for the trolls. This is for the trolls. This is for the trolls. Thank you, Lewis. Dankeschön. This is for the trolls. Okay. Our little troll finger. Okay. Of course. Thank you, Lewis. Thank you, Well, Spicy Taco. I don't think so. I haven't seen anything mean from trolly from you. I might just not remember who's writing what. I don't remember the trolls' names, to be honest. Thank you, but I do remember Joseph. I remember PTS Demon. I remember Raid the Fairy, who hasn't been here today, and Axel Pierce, who's usually late and hasn't been here today. Thank you, Dawn. Thank you, Mama Boosie. It's good to have you on my channel, and welcome, welcome. I like you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Fixa. In case I haven't mentioned you yet, you are awesome and you're very funny. You make me laugh. Thank you, Mr. Vision. Thank you, Yankee Ward. Oh, resin sounds good though. Thank you, thank you, Mike Montez. Thank you. I don't have a perfect memory, guys. Okay. Thank you, Lewis. Okay. Do you prefer donations via Cash App or Super Chat? I mean, actually, Super Chat's fine because in order for me to, I prefer PayPal if it's PayPal or Cash App because I need to get myself a state ID. I don't have a state ID right now. I need to buy myself a state ID, otherwise I can't verify my Cash App card to put money on it. I still get the money, but there's this little verification thing I need, and for some reason they don't accept my passport ID. I need to go to the DMV and get that taken care of. So I mean, either or works. It's all the same, and it's good for me to save my money anyway. Okay. Thank you, Danny Kaiser. Thank you for understanding too. I would love to sell you a painting, but we need to talk business. I can do a little one. I can make a little one. You don't have to pay as much for a little intimate painting. But if it's a landscape painting, usually those things look better on larger scale. But actually, I could do an awesome little one. I could do a really cool little one for you if you'd like. If that's what you can afford. You know, I'll try to make it affordable for you. Oops. Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Thank you, PTS Demon. I feel like I'm saying the same names again and again here. Okay, thank you. All right, you guys all have a great night. Or a day, evening. Everyone thinks I look like Sarah Connor. I take that as a compliment. That's funny. That's awesome. Thank you, Joshua Stoddard. Yeah, I did paint a little bit. And you also missed the cat shenanigans. The cat tried to sabotage the whole thing. You can just watch the live again and see it. Well, thank you, Rotten Steam, and you have a good night too. And yeah, you know I got muscles like her too. Look, I got muscles too. Anyway, all right. Bye. Take care, guys, and God bless you. And please subscribe. It's very much appreciated. All right. Bye bye now. Yes, I am flexing on you. Well, I can't resist, can I? I just can't resist, can I? All right. Take care. Yeah, it's kind of funny if you really think about it. It's not too serious, but the only thing that kind of bothers me is the fact I can't do oil paintings with those cats running around. You know, that's the only thing. If only I had more room here to just do all my artwork in this room, but there's no room for me to even put things, you know. So it is what it is for now. Okay, Joshua. Okay, I will. A little later though. Okay, I need to. Maybe not. I need to go to sleep. But I'll do it. But I will get around to you. Okay. There are a lot of people telling me to get to them right now, and I'm just too. I don't even want to read right now. Okay. Okay. I just want to go to sleep. But I'll get to you. Via, you mean Discord though? You mean via Discord? Okay. I'll check my Discord and my Instagram. All right. Love you guys. Bye now.